Welcome to Maggie Study Circle channel. In this video, we shall see how to create the component called snap ring, which is also one of the part that is included in the ball bearing assembly. So this will be the last part that we'll be creating, and in the next video, we'll be seeing the bearing assembly. So basically, the snap ring is created in using the two concentric circles. So the model is going to be very simple. So the snap ring basically is used to retain the outer rays, inner rays, and the other components of the ball bearing in its position without allowing them to move in the axial direction during the application. So we'll see how this part is modeled using SolidWorks, and we'll see how to use this in the assembly later. So we'll begin with creating a new file, that is the part file. Click OK. So now we are in the part modeling mode. So now we'll select the front plane and go for the sketch mode. So we'll begin with two concentric circles centered at the origin. Assign the diameters of the concentric circles, the OD being 43 mm and the ID being 40 mm. So you can just see that the sketch is fully defined. However, we'll continue with the further constructions. So we'll select the line option and select the line for construction and draw a line perpendicular to the top or the outer circle, so that it is touching the outermost point on the outer diameter circle. So this is the construction line. So ensure this angle is 90 degrees. So it is a line perpendicular originating from the center of the concentric circles. Next part is, again let me select the line option and I'll draw a line such a way that it is originating from the top circle and interfering somewhere on the inner circle. So ensure that the line is not tangent to the inner diameter circle. So now just come out of the line option and select the line and select midpoint. So you can just see that the midpoint of the line is here. So just select this midpoint and this line and then select the line. So clicking on that line, it will show you the midpoint. So the midpoint is selected, and let me select this line and make it coincident. So the purpose of doing this was to ensure that the midpoint of this line that was drawn is there on this construction line. That is the radii of the outer circle. And next thing is we need to define the angle. So let me select this line and this radii and assign the angle as 45 degrees. So now you can just see that the midpoint is there here on this radii, and the angle between this line and the radii is equal to 45 degrees, and the line is fully constrained. So now this part is complete. Again, let me select a line and draw a line such a way that it is touching both the circles. And again, come out of the line option, use the control key on the keyboard and select these two lines and make them parallel. So still the sketch is underdefined. So the parameter that I require here is the distance between these two lines. So select these two lines and assign the distance as 1 mm. So now you can just see that the sketch is fully constrained. So however, this portion has to be cut. So what I'll do is I'll select the trim entities and ensure the power trim is selected and just trim this part. So this completes the sketch. And just come out of the trim option. So the sketch is complete. Exit sketch and go for the features. So we will just use the extrude boss feature for this, and then select the mid plane option here and enter the thickness of the boss extrude as 0.5 mm and click OK. So the selected contours, select both or just select the entire sketch one and then go for boss extrude, mid plane, assign the thickness as 0.5 mm, then Click OK. Okay, so these two lines have not been trimmed, so that is the reason why this trouble is there. So just get back to sketch and click on edit sketch, use the trim option and trim this line also. So now you can just see that the sketch is complete. So ensure this color appears, then the sketch is complete. So it is a closed loop now. So earlier it was not showing as a closed sketch, so that was the reason why the feature could not be applied. So now just exit the sketch, come to the features, come to features and select the extruded boss, select mid plane and assign the thickness as 0.5 mm and click OK. So now you can just see that the snap ring component is ready. So we'll go for the material, click edit material and select the material for this as AISI 316 stainless steel sheet. Click apply and click close. So now you can just see that the snap ring component is ready. So it is basically a circular ring with a partial cut on its circumference like this, and it is having a thickness of 0.5 mm, and basically it is going to hold the components of the ball bearing in its position during the application. That is, it is restricting the movement of the components during the application in the axial direction. So that is the purpose of snap ring. So with this we complete the creation of the snap ring model. In the next video we'll see how to do the assembly of the components of the ball bearing. Thank you.